right, so this tweet last week from Tesla, we're launching the Tesla Shareholder platform. Join the program to participate in Tesla events and hear more updates soon. So I clicked on the link, and it only took me about 30 seconds to link my stock accounts using my Say account.
Cool. So what does that allow you to do?
At the moment, it doesn't look like it does much of anything that you couldn't already get from the Tesla Investor Relations website and say.com. But in the future, it looks like Tesla wants to offer shareholders to be able to participate in shareholder events and vote and submit questions during earnings calls.
But no, I think that it's really cool because this allows you to basically set up your say.com and it only took you 30 seconds. That's awesome.
Yes, except that, right, so I already had say.com set up.
Oh, okay.
Right, but like it wasn't it's not super fast. Like there's Plaid, and if your accounts are on Plaid, it can be pretty quick, but if your accounts aren't on Plaid, then you have to go through all this verification stuff.
So where you own the shares needs to communicate with say.com because it needs to say Zach has 20 shares.
Exactly.
And then when you go to vote on questions, you will be adding your shares to that vote.
And it's constantly updating your account to see, oh, Zach sold 10 shares, so now he only has 10 shares. Which is kind of scary when you think about it because, like...
They know how many shares.
They know how many shares you have.
Well, but I mean, they have to know in order for the votes to happen.
Well, I don't mean that. I mean, like, what if someone hacked into Say?
I don't know. I don't think they'd be able to take your shares away from you.
I hope not.
I don't think so. But the thing that I think is cool is that with this tweet, they're essentially getting more, my guess is retail investors on say.com, which I think is freaking awesome.
Right.
Because when we've done, quarter end investor calls with Tesla, there's a lot of institutional questions that get answered.
Right. Those are the big analysts from the big firms that ask boring, boneheaded questions.
Right. And on say.com, there's a lot of institutional questions that make it to the top because there's so many institutional shares that can vote those, in my opinion, boneheaded questions up. And that means that we get less retail investor questions.
Right.
With this, they could be adding more retail investors to say, and that could mean that
we could outnumber them.
We could outnumber them. They'll never take our freedom!
Storm the castle!
Let's take over! Ask the questions! And then hopefully we could stop having analysts ask dumb questions on the earnings calls.
Elon, just a couple follow-ups to that boring question I asked before.
With delivery numbers, are you like worried about demand?
I know you already answered this 4 times, but could you say it again in a more boring way?
So
Thanks.
I really like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.